I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Okay. Okay, greetings. I don't know why this is all the way. Alright. So, greetings, you guys. Alright, I had to run to the bathroom first. And I'm not prepared all the way. Okay, so let me see where. Make sure I have my list. So as you guys can see in the chat, it should be a link to the happy hour, or you guys can do it via Cash App. It's up to you. I do need to update the list though. Okay, let me see. Alright, let me see. So you guys are not delayed. You know what's going on. I'm just pulling up the list of names, and then I'm going to put them in the description. The list is still open if you guys are interested. Like I said, you find the information in the chat. I left the link in the chat, or you guys can go through the description box. Okay. I really can't find. This is really weird. Hold on. It used to let me update while I'm on here, but it's not letting me do it, I guess. Dang it. Interesting. I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and join in. I'm gonna just wait a little bit in case anybody wants to purchase the reading before it starts. I cannot update the list right now because of it won't let me go into. That is the weirdest thing. It usually lets me go in and edit it, but it will not. I'll have to put it in the chat, so anyone that comes in, just scroll up. Okay. So I put the list of names in the chat so you guys can see, because I'll have to wait till after the live to update the list and put the timestamps in there because it's not allowing me to edit it and put them in there. So alright. So let's get started, shall we? You guys waited long enough. I appreciate your patience. So first person on the list is Breyonna. Your timestamp is 5:06. Okay. Your question was, are you truly ready? Are you truly ready for the life partner that you desire? Are you truly ready for the life partner you desire? Okay. Let's see. Divine Spirit. Three of Wands. Ooh. Two of Wands. Is Breyonna truly ready for the life partner she desires? Is she truly ready? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit. It's Breyonna. She truly. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Emperor's Five of Cups. And then you have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups at the bottom. I'm not going to take all these cards. I would say for the most part, it's like you are in a position of, it's like, I would say yes to an extent. It's like you're in a position to receive it. Like with the Emperor's card, I do feel like this could be where you're at with yourself. Like you're content with yourself. It could be self-love. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. There's something about being in a receptive energy or kind of an expectation. Like you have to be in a place of expectancy. So it's not really so much that you're not ready in a sense of you got to do something more. You got to prep yourself. You got to, you got to do all this extra stuff. It's really just being in a place of expectance, like knowing that it's going to happen. It's going to come. And receiving it, being in a place of receptivity, and also being content with you. So the Seven of Pentacles, and I'm using the Ask Yourself Tarot, and it says, what situation in your life are you ready to invest your time, energy, and money into? So are you really ready to invest your time, your energy really into someone? Because a life partnership is just that. It's a lifelong thing. Like, are you really ready? It's one thing to say you want it, but ask yourself this: am I ready to receive and invest in this? Like, truly invest my life into someone else's life and vice versa. Am I ready to receive someone that would be willing to invest in me? Like, truly ask yourself this. But other than that, I really feel like it's just you being in a place of, like I said, expectancy, like expecting that your life partner it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Like, it's just another life circumstance. It's not something grand that is like only people that are deserving can have. Anyone can have their life partnership if it's something that they truly desire for themselves. It's not, relationship, partnership, companionship is not something that is only exclusive to some perfect humans. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that we all can experience. And the person that's meant for you, that's right for you, it's a positive energy, it's a high vibrational thing. So why not would you have that? Why wouldn't you be able to experience that in this lifetime? So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. It's really just about being in the vibration of expectancy and receptivity. That's what I'm getting, in short. Really. Okay. All right, sis. So just, check in with your heart and see if your heart is in the posture of receiving, receptivity, and knowing that you can have it. It's not something that's like this hard thing to happen. You know what I mean? Okay. Elsena, I see you. Thank you, sis. Alexis, 932. Okay, Alexis. Let's see. Goodness. Excuse me. How did this person feel about the birthday gift you sent him? Hey sis, how are you? How did this person who was in question feel about Alexis' birthday gift to them? The Two of Cups. Judgment and the Moon. They were receptive to the gift. I feel like they appreciated it. It could have been this person felt, it's like an energy felt from just giving the gift, not so much the gift itself, but the giving aspect of it. This person felt appreciative, but on a deeper level, it feels more like it might have meant something to this person on a sentimental level, if that's the right word. The Judgment and the Moon card. I don't know if this person is like, there's something about, okay, well, now what, when it comes to the both of you, or they felt like maybe you might have, it's kind of like confusion around this connection. And to be honest with you, like, the energy about the gift is not as strong as these two energies, this Judgment and Moon. Like, I feel like this person appreciated it for what it was. They may have felt like some type of romantic feelings behind the fact that you know, even thought of them to give them a gift, not so much about the gift itself. And some type of question, or someone being left with this question of, okay, now what? Or as it pertains to what you guys are, where you guys stand in your relationship with each other, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a question of what's coming next in this connection, or they felt like you may be wondering what's to come out of this. It's something, there's confusion around what your connection is, or where it's headed and where it's going. So I don't know what this has to do with how they felt about your gift, but this is what I'm getting. Like, they appreciate the act itself, but something provoked, like, emotions connected to, like, where you two stand, or what is going to become of our connection. Or they felt this energy coming from you of kind of wondering what's to come, or this, like, maybe a lack of boundaries of what this connection entails. Like, they know you have feelings for them, romantic feelings. I'm just getting this energy of confusion, like questions. I hope this is making sense. That's weird. Okay. What wish of yours is next going to come true for you? What wish? Spirit, what wish is next to come true? Gosh, why this card? What is next? What wish is next to come true? Alexis, what wish is next to come true? The Emperor. Ace of Wands. Seven of Cups. Something that you feel like, it could be something you're anxious about, like someone doing something that you kind of taking the load off of you where you don't have to do it. So something you might be stressed, like, okay, is this ever going to happen? Is this person ever going to take initiative? And maybe it's kind of like you've been probing for some type of movement, or wishing for some type of movement where someone actually does take the initiative or take the leadership in the situation, and it takes the load off of you, or it takes the confusion off of you. So it could be someone making a very clear decision, like someone being decisive about what they feel, about what they want. There is someone taking the lead, taking a divinely guided action, and it's like it takes the load off of you, or confusion. You have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there could be clarity where there was confusion. And it seems like someone is doing something. They're actually taking the lead or taking the slack off of you, which leads to clarity. I hope this is making sense. This could be something with your relationship or your connection. Yeah, the moon, confusion, or bringing in clarity. So I'm just getting a lot of like confusion around your connection to this person with the Emperor card, where they stand with you, what they really feel. They may not really even know like what they really want at the moment or how to approach this situation. I'm not giving them excuses because I don't feel like there's any excuse for that. I do allow people grace to figure out, you know, what they feel, what they want. You know, so I feel like it's only fair to kind of give people the space to, you know, figure out what's going on inside of them, what they want, what they need, how they proceed. But, you know, some things do require action, and I'm getting this person may take some type of initiative or leadership in some capacity towards this connection that will leave you in a place of clarity where there was a lack of clarity. You have the Hierophant. So what am I ready to commit to in my life? So it could be a question of someone willing to invest or not invest. And I feel like it's both of you kind of being called to that. So this wish come true could definitely be around some type of decisive action where you don't have to be left confused or stuck or feeling like, should I do something? Should I not? What should, like leaving you in limbo. It eliminates that. I hope that makes sense. All right. Okay, you had another one. What is this person's feelings? So do you want to know what kind of feelings that this person has for you? Okay. I'm going to clear all previous energies. Hey, Janaya. Hey, sis. Hey, Mamina. What is this person in question? Holy Spirit, what do you want her to know as far as how this person in question feels? What type of feelings do they have? What type of feelings do they have? Okay, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This gives me like a crush vibe from this. It also gives me like a little hesitant to take action, or if not take action, like to make their feelings or intentions known. Then there's a fear of rejection with the Five of Pentacles. Like someone feels like they're not really confident enough to pursue what they want. With this Page of Cups, it does give me like feelings like that are being acknowledged or coming up to the surface, kind of allowing themselves to feel into that. It could be a little bit foreign, a new feeling, or just like I said, like a crush type of vibe from this. And it feels like something, actually it feels like they've been sitting on this for a minute though. Like if this person does decide to like make it known that they have more feelings from you than they are allowing you to know or to see, I feel like they're going to take their time with how they approach their own feelings or how they wish to go about their feelings towards you, like whether they're going to tell you or not. I hope I'm making sense. Because, yeah, this Five of Pentacles is kind of like the resistance too. Like, the Page of Cups is the explorer, like, exploration energy. The Knight of Pentacles to me is like, I want to take action, but it's like steady movement or kind of halting that. Because this Five of Pentacles meets this Knight of Pentacles, and it's like, it's blocking forward movement, that rejection. So yeah, the type of feelings they have for you is like they do fancy you. They have a crush on you. They might also like try to show you in subtle ways that they're interested more than maybe like sexual or whatever your relationship is. They want to show you that they're invested in ways maybe like through acts of service with you or something, or some type of, maybe this person is nice and say like, I'll buy you a coffee or something. Like it could be like small financial investment. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could just be like little things like, yeah. So I feel like that's one of the ways that they're showing you that they are interested or they have feelings for you. All right. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that is your reading. Why is my charger stuck back here? Okay, so that was your reading, Alexis. I hope those readings were helpful. I know that first one was kind of like, what the hell? I don't know. It wasn't talking about the gift. It went somewhere else with it. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy your weekend, sis, and I appreciate you as always. We'll go ahead and move on to Miss Bianca. Okay, Miss Bianca, I don't know if you're on here yet, if you're joining us. So this is your reading. Okay, you had some questions about some coworkers. Okay, sounds like some shady business. Let's see. You're welcome, Alexis. My pleasure as always. Thank you so much. I will have a great weekend, and I hope that you do too. Be safe. All right. Brenda, Miss Brenda, and wait, this other person. These two people. Let's see. Are they working? Are these two individuals working? Are these two individuals working? Yeah. These two individuals working against her at work. Are they working against her at work? Are these two co-workers working against her? I'm not seeing that they are. You have the Lovers, the top, 9 of Wands at the bottom, with the 9 of Pentacles, Judgment, Page of Cups. I'm not seeing that they are. I feel like it might be some uncomfortability. Like, oftentimes, like, when certain things around us cause us a little bit of uncomfortability, it might be because you've outgrown that space and it's like something nudging you to move in a different direction. And in this instance, I don't know if it's like telling you to literally like find somewhere else like that resonates with you, because that's kind of what I get from this. Like the Judgment, Spirit's been nudging at you for something for quite some time, maybe about your job, maybe about what it is that you really want, or where you really want to go, or a better environment. Like Spirit could be nudging you towards something else, and whatever that is, it is connected to I don't want to say like a safe space. It's almost like a space where you don't feel like you're drowned or you're being stagnated or stifled in some type of way. Because this 9 of Pentacles cards is like nothing can really get in your way. There's nothing that's opposing or working against you. But I do get that Spirit might be using circumstances or people or situations like to pull you out of something into a new energy or a new environment, in this case, because it's work. Could be a new department. Just depends on like what the area, like what type of job or work you're doing, but it seems like something new nonetheless. So whether that's a new job itself, if it's like departments, and maybe a new department, something here with new and change. You have Judgment in 2 different decks. Yeah, something's trying to get your attention about making a change, stepping into something new. But nothing is blocking you. No one is blocking you. No one's working against you. And even if it's like maybe, like I said, certain things might be, what's the right word? Kind of used as catalysts. I guess you could say. Kind of use as a catalyst to get you to feel uncomfortable so that you make those necessary changes you need. And this could have been something or another form, one way or another, to get your attention to leave what doesn't serve you, or step into a new, or stepping into something that your heart is calling you to, where you don't feel like you're drowning or stuck, stagnant. I hope this is making sense. All right. Okay. All right, sis. I hope that made sense on a bigger scale of things. Like, outside of just, these two people, I feel like it's bigger than them. You know what I mean? These two coworkers. So, yeah. Much love to you, sis, as always. And, you know, anybody that's over here hating on my sis, y'all better stop. Y'all better leave my sis alone. Okay, we send that energy back to sender. Janaya, thank you. I will add you to the list. So I have Adriana, Sheshaney, Elsena, and Janaya so far. Okay. Adriana, let's see. 2620 is your timestamp. I almost remembered yours off the bat, but I forgot. So let me go back. Where are you at? Got a new crush on. So why did you start crush on this person? It's super hard. Let's see. Why all of a sudden? Maybe it's not so sudden, but why are you now crushing super hard on this particular person? Holy Spirit, ask for clarity and truth. What does she need to know as to why she's crushing super hard on this particular person in question? Oh, of course, it wouldn't be right if a car didn't fly. Okay, you have the Five of Swords. I love that song. The Evolution of Sierra album. It's one of my favorites. Alright, Five of Swords, Justice, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like, for one, the biggest thing is not telling me why, per se, you are crushing super hard, but it could be some elements of, like, you not allowing yourself to like this person because you could be somehow, like, fighting against it. I don't know if you feel like it's wrong. With the Justice card, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, it's like you're fighting against it, fighting your own self. Something is telling you that you can't have it, but it's not coming from a sound place. It's like coming from maybe some fear, some inadequacy. You're looking at it from two different angles or perspectives, and you could be weighing the pros and the cons from a place of this is right or this is wrong in some instance. So I don't feel like that's telling us why you do. Because it's not really about why. Let's see. Yes, and her first CD too, the one with the and of course Goody Goodies. That's what it's called. The album is called Goody. All right, let's see. Why is Adriana crushing so hard on this particular person? Ten of Wands. What has become overwhelming in your life? I would say, like, you like the person, but it's becoming like a burden or overwhelming to you because you're not allowing your feelings or your crush to just be what it is. Like, acknowledge it. And it doesn't mean that from there you have to feed into it, per se, if it's nothing that's supposed to come of it. Or let's say it's a boss or something and then it, like, conflicts with your work. But the more and more you try to avoid it and not address it, the more annoying it becomes. So there's something about this person that you like, but it's giving this energy of, no, I can't have it, or no, this is wrong, or it could be bad for me. But it's not making sense as to, like, why. Maybe only you know, of course. But you got the Ten of Cups and the Emperor. I do feel like you look at this person as maybe having something like some type of status or attractiveness, something that is above average, or something that you may feel like is out of your league or too good to be true. You may look at this person as like some type of like celebrity or something, or like someone that is a higher up than you if it's like a workplace thing, someone that you might deem as more mature or having something, a level of something that you don't. And then that, I feel, is like the thing that attracts you, but at the same time it repels you. Does that make sense? So I'm just getting like you admire something about this person, and it could very well be too like they have qualities or elements of what you really are desiring in a partner or a mate. But it's not really about the person, because spirit started off right off the bat going into maybe what's blocking you from embracing what you feel, because it's really all about embracing your truth. No matter if this means something is going to develop between the two of you or not, just the fact that you admitted or honored your feelings helps you to sort through them anyway, or just whatever they are and whatever they will be. But as long as you're repelling it and you're fighting against it, you're demonizing it, you're never going to get to that place of peace and calm within yourself. And maybe even figuring out, what is it that I really like about this dude? Why am I so attracted? But it's definitely something about them that is kind of like pedestalized a little bit. Nothing wrong is if it's, unless it's healthy and you see yourself as an equal to that person. But if you're looking at them that they're better than you, that's not, that's not cool. It's not good for you. It's not healthy to you. It's not fair to you to look at yourself as like this and they're up here. Like, that's not gonna work. But that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. I know that wasn't like why you have a crush on them, because it's not really so much about them. But allow yourself to be like, yeah, I really think this, I really like this person, or I have this crush, instead of being like, why, what's wrong with me, what is this? It's like, it's nothing. Like, you have a crush on somebody, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Unless they're married or something. But even then, you gotta ask yourself, okay, why do I like him? Or I like qualities about this person, or all right. So I hope that was helpful, sis, or makes sense and helps you sort through it a little bit, at least give you some peace. So much love. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Sheshaney, and have a good weekend, by the way, and be safe. Okay. Where you at? Okay, your question is, why is this person afraid to reach out to you? Who is scratching at my door? Foxy, Nova, one of them. Okay, Holy Spirit, unclear previous energies and messages. That's for divine wisdom, divine peace, and clarity. Why is this person afraid to reach out? Why is this person afraid? What do you want her to know? Got the Page of Swords and the Chariot. I don't know if it's fear. They might not be led to. Let's see. Not right now, at least. You have the Three of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords. So they may not be led to reach out to you right now. It seems like this person is still recovering or getting over something that happened between the two of you. So it was like, for one, I feel like this person still carries emotions, or still carries feelings or love or just a care for you and your connection, or whatever the connection is. There's a care there. However, I don't feel like this person is in the space to reach out to you. It's like something may be telling them not to do it. This person may be in tune with their feelings, their emotions. They know where they're at with themselves. So there's nothing encouraging them to reach out to you. I don't know why, but that's just what I'm getting. Like the Knight of Swords, if they were to do that, it could be a little bit of some type of combative energy, or an argument or a misunderstanding that could arise, because it's like something still touchy, or what's the right word? Like, not touchy, but like something where someone is still holding on to. It could be like a potential trigger, something that's hasn't been resolved or addressed within self yet, or forgiven, or understood why something happened. It's like it's still fresh, it's still touchy. So it's like communication may not be best right now. Let me see. I'm going to clarify what this does. Yeah, no, I don't think they're being called to do that right now. It could be both of you guys are not really in the space to communicate. I never noticed it in this deck, but in the Queen of Cups, it has a little turtle peeking out of the water. You see them down there? The little turtle with the red shell. I think it's brown, but it looks red. So yeah, something about moderation and kind of being steady, like not rushing this, because it's Knight of Swords to me feels like rushing into something, and it gives me kind of warfare, combative energy. This person could be extremely sensitive. Ace of Wands. What passionate new beginning is coming into your life? So yeah, they're not getting the drive or the encouragement to do so. The Three of Swords is at the bottom of this deck as well. So what painful aspect of your life do you need to confront? Exactly. So that's really the thing. Like, this person has to heal past something. There's a lot of blue here, so I feel like they do want to communicate, and you will communicate, but not under these current energies that I'm seeing. It's not, yeah, not right now. Alright, so that's why. I hope that was helpful, sis. Straight like that, straight to the point. I hope that was clear, though. Maybe that confirmed something for you. Yeah, so take care of yourself. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, be safe. And I'll catch you when I catch you in divine time. Alright. So let's move on to Miss Elsena, then Janaya. List is still open if you guys are interested. Elsena, you just want a general. Okay, I got you, sis. Alright. Cool beans. Foxy, who let you out? I can't get up and get the door. She's just out there crying and stuff. I can't get her. Foxy, I can't get you, ma'am. Hey, sis. Alright, let's see. What do you need to know? General guidance, general messages. General guidance, general message for Elsena. General guidance, general message for Elsena. Ace of Swords. Empress. Boom. Queen of Wands. I just heard prophesy, like prophesy over yourself. Prophesy over you. What you wish to see, what you wish to be, what you wish to have, or call those things inside of you out. Breathe life into these qualities or these things inside of you. And get a lot of self-motivation and encouragement, but you have the motivation and encouragement from your spiritual team with the Chariot as well. This is giving Athena. I don't know if my sister Mamina is still on, but isn't Athena the twin of Apollo? Like their twin sister, twin brother? Because I'm kind of getting Apollo energy from this. But this looks like a woman to me. And I'm getting Athena too. Althena. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. The goddess of justice. You have spiritual support and backing as well. Like you're going through a major metamorphosis within yourself. It's like this energy of empowerment. It's very subtle. It may not feel like, you may not feel like you're in a position of divine power, divine support. Maybe sometimes you do, but it's like, this feels very subtle to me. Yeah, look that up, please, because if I'm not mistaken, Apollo and Athena, they're sister and brother. They're twin sisters and brother. And Apollo, he's also known to be a prophet, or yeah, like he has the gift of prophecy. So I'm seeing something about you speaking life over yourself and prophesying over yourself more, because there's something about self-motivation, but you're not alone in it though. Like you have divine motivation and encouragement around you and protection around you. There's a lot of, I don't want to call them totems, but like divine synchronicities. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies, this black cat here. You're a Leo too, if I'm not mistaken. So there's like this empowerment. There's this strength that arises. There's a peacock in the back of this card. So this is like you blossoming, you stepping out, you being completely confident in yourself in spite of where you're at with yourself or how you feel. Because sometimes like we get caught up in, we won't feel confident about ourselves unless we're achieving or doing something, or how we look or how we look to others. But it's really like true confidence comes from embracing and accepting yourself in spite of your challenges and your trials and tribulations and what you've been through. Every part and every aspect makes you you, and all should be appreciated, especially the things that you've overcame. That is also something to celebrate. That is something to love yourself for. You've gone through it. Not looking at your past is like something to criticize, judgment, or to demonize about yourself, but embrace about you. Like that's a part of your story. Your scars are a part of you, if you want to call them that, or your battle scars make you a part of you. So I'm seeing like this amplified energy, or this like power, like, oh my God, how to explain it? Like power in your belly, like something firing you up. It might come out of nowhere. Like you may feel like there's nothing to celebrate about you right now, or you're not in the best place of confidence right now with yourself or your situation or your circumstances. But it's like there's something about the trials that I feel like you're going to be empowered by, motivated by. I hope I'm making sense. Let me clarify this. The Emperor. So you have counterparts here. But to be honest, I feel like this is the balance inside of you. The Empress and the Emperor is you coming into harmony and balance within yourself. Hey. Thank you, sis. I just got it. Thank you. In this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? Yes. Again, this is where you're going to find your empowerment in spite of where you're at and what you've been through. Where in this situation can I find wisdom and stability in this? Not when I'm doing well, or when everything looks like greasy and it looks, stable and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling myself. But when I'm down and in the dumps, do I still believe in myself? Do I really believe that Source, God, my spiritual team really got me? There's some type of a epiphany or revelation that comes out of this. Yep. The Page of Wands, at the bottom it says, what signs are prepping you to move into a new direction? So yeah, pay attention to them divine synchronicities that's coming to you. Yes. Because those things, your trials and tribulations, is really where the power comes from. It's not always in the victories. I'm going to send you something. I'm going to remember. I'm not going to forget. I'm going to remember. Shanoa, you're going to remember to send her this. But it's a video that I was watching yesterday. And she said something like in the first half. I didn't even get 10 minutes into the video yet. I think the video was like an hour long. And this is Sarah Jakes, by the way, TD Jakes' daughter. And she was speaking about how we want the anointing, but we also want the recognition, or to be out, and we want to be seen before we get the anointing. And not saying that this is you, but oftentimes it's like we don't understand the process of like what we're asking for. We go through certain things in preparation phases, and these preparation phases is like pretty much preparing you for the battlefield, right? So that what comes with these things, these let's say these leadership positions maybe, or these responsibilities, or these things that we're asking for. It could be as minimal as asking for a home or to own a home. It's not an easy process sometimes. It's not an overnight process. There's steps to get to that. But those little in-between stages don't take away from the victory. You know what I mean? It doesn't take away from what is to come. Or if you want marriage, that marriage is hard work. So before you're in a union or marriage, you learn some things along the way in your path by yourself as a single, right? Before you come into that place of merging your life with another person. Or if you're asking like, Spirit, give me more responsibility, give me more of this, I want to be a business owner. There's preparations. Your business may not boom immediately. It may take 10 years for your business to take off, and you got to have some nights where you invest, sometimes where maybe you went broke, or you learned the ups and downs about how to manage a business or finances and the legal stuff behind it. but it doesn't take away from that. So we kind of separate the end goal from the journey, that the journey is also just as important as it is to the journey. So as it pertains to the journey of like with you and where you're at with you and how you feel about you, self-love journey within itself is not always pretty, right? Or if it's a journey of just self and living and being one with divine spirit, being one with those around you, you're going to have those challenges, and it doesn't feel like a victory when you're in the middle of your caterpillar phase or when you're in your cocoon. Everyone marvels the end project, but it's very rare where people admire the person that's still persevering. Like everybody wants to focus on the person that's got clout already, or the person that's already made it, or everyone that's successful. But they solely they focus on that, and they don't want to see the fact that it is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So the person that's still grinding, and they may only get 100 likes on an art piece that they posted, or they may get 2 or 3 likes on an art piece that they posted, and people don't want to support it because it doesn't look like success yet. But then when I bet you once that person gets popping and you see their art pieces somewhere, then it's like, oh, let's praise it. But you gotta appreciate the stages to the thing, and you're no different. You are that thing. Like we're not ever going to be perfect. Let's not get that twisted, but we're a work in progress. Even when you feel like, oh, that was stupid, why did I do that, or I should know this already, why am I still doing this, why am I not happy here, embrace all parts of you. It's okay. You're human. We forget that sometimes, but there is something that's a fire in your belly, is what I keep hearing. The fire in your belly, which is that divinity that is working inside of you and still pushing you. And let's not forget, the Empress is pregnant. So this is birth. You giving birth to you. You giving birth to something inside of you. So it's not, you're not finished. You're not done. I hope that makes sense. Easier said than done sometimes, right? But yes, sis, I will send that to you. I'm not going to forget. I'm going to remember to email that to you or DM it, one of them. I'm going to send it to you nonetheless. Okay. Whew. Hey, sis. Hey, Tori. I didn't mean to. I guess it needed to come out. Okay. So, yes, sis. I send you love. I know it's not easy, but you got this. Trust me, you got it. Like, just keep persevering, keep pursuing. You got it. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. Relax. Do something for you this weekend. Okay. All right. So, Janaya and then Violet. So, Janaya. Okay. Put your timestamp. What do you need to know / advice regarding your business now moving forward into the next month or so? Okay. Let's see. Divine Spirit, thank you. Thank you for that message. Ask for divine wisdom and truth for Janaya in regards to her business. What does she need to know? Any guidance, any advice? What does she need to know? What does she need to do or know in regards to her business moving forward until next month? Any particular wise counsel, guidance, advice? Thank you. Oh, God. I got my, this is like my Karate Kid card. I love this. 7 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. This feels like perseverance and kind of being patient with yourself and your harvest, because the 7 of Pentacles is like, to me, this is a promise that things are growing and it is happening, even though you're waiting for it to happen. It is happening. It is growing. It will be fruitful, whatever your business is. The 5 of Pentacles could be like, might be a little bit of some lack in some area, or if it's not as a whole, like the business itself, it could be, let's say if it's like different products, maybe some products are doing well, some are not. Yeah, because I'm getting like this season right now, because in comparison, so the Five of Pentacles looks like winter season. In comparison to the Seven of Pentacles, it looks more like a summer energy, maybe even like early autumn, early fall. So it's kind of like you're in a season right now where it may seem like things are not progressing, or it's kind of like the stagnant energy, or kind of like a lack. But Spirit doesn't want you to fall into that trap, or that booby trap, or that perspective of that. Because again, whatever you've been putting forth, and it's funny because you have two Taurus cards. I think this is Taurus and Mercury. Taurus might be Saturn, I want to say. But nonetheless, you know, Taurus rules the second house, which is business, right? And finances. Yeah, I feel like you've already put some energy in motion. You've already planted some seeds. So this is a guarantee that it's just a matter of divine timing and a little bit of patience with what you put out. Again, like nothing happens overnight. Yeah. Yeah, we have those seasons where like some shit be popping and some stuff is just, it might take some time, and that's okay. Some things might work and we learn that that doesn't work, or this works better for us, or it might be we make some adjustments in between. But I do feel like whatever efforts you've been putting forth, it is going to start to progress. It is going to grow. Just not right now. It seems like this is more of a hibernation period. That doesn't mean stop the grind, don't do anything, but it's like you're prepping for your harvest. You know what I mean? Like there's a season and time for the crops to grow, and when to water them and when to tend to them. You know what I mean? Certain fruits and vegetables only grow at certain times and seasons. Kind of like, you know, the things that we're asking for. Yes. So Seven of Wands to me is like, don't stop. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Hey, sis. Hey, I just did your reading not too long ago. I wish I could remember the timestamp, but I don't remember it. I'll put them up shortly. When I get off of here, I'll update the list. Yeah. Yeah, it does. The Seven of Wands is warmer months. Let's see, any advice? Yeah. Ace of Wands. So, Ace of Wands says, what passionate new beginning is coming into your life? So what passionate new beginning is coming into your life? So Spirit wants you to still keep that fire, that excitement. And sometimes it may not be easy to, especially when you're not getting the results, you know, that you wish to see. But again, everything comes with seasons. And even in our season of like, where it's not seemingly working out, or it seems like it's a little bit slow, everything holds a divine significance. So there's a reason in the hibernation season right now for you and your business. But still continue to water the plant, still put the energy for it. So yeah, things will progress. Taurus season might be significant because you got two Taurus cards, and then you got some Aries, Leo, Sag energy with the Ace of Wands. Yes. Well, here's your pushes. I hope that this motivates you. And if you feel led to, work on your solar, because you did point out this big sun in the background of the Seven of Wands. Work on your solar plexus. But other than that, you don't have nothing to worry about, sis. Like, it's not Spirit saying, give it up. Just walk away from this shit. It's not going to work. No, it's not that. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome, Janaya. You're welcome, Bianca. Your timestamp, by the way, sis, if you're still on here, was 21:19, Bianca. That was your timestamp. And you're welcome, Janaya. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Stay motivated. And if you feel like you need to take a step back a little bit, do that. But don't give up. That's the only thing. Don't give up. Oh, wait, before you go, Janaya. Tori sent me this video. Tori sent me this video on Instagram, and it was a man that had invested in a water park. I can't remember the name of it now. But he said that his business or his idea or whatever, it got rejected 600 times, six something. I think it was 615, 617, one of those numbers. But nonetheless, 600 motherfucking times he got rejected. And he kept going. So, hey. Like, when I heard that number, I was like, ain't no way in hell. Like, I would have been just like, Like, can you imagine? But no. Mm-mm. Just, you gotta keep pursuing and keep going, especially if it's something that you know is meant to be, or it's a divine idea or a divine desire or something that's planted that is meant to see through. Like, everything could be like, it ain't gonna work out, but no, it's going to be those moments where it's not always going to be like right off the bat. And I feel like this social media era has done a disservice to a lot of us, especially people that are creatives and business owners or inspiring business owners or entrepreneurs or whatever. It has done a disservice because it's painted this illusion that instead of the old good day, you know, back in the day grinds and building from scratch and knowing that things take time, that we've seen this microwave success that people are getting and doing little to nothing to get it, or just the bare minimal. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't really about nothing, really too much, nothing of substance. And it's just like, you got on TikTok and you made some silly putty and now you got like $1 million views or whatever, and you got a deal with Walmart or Target making silly putty. You know what I mean? Like, and that, you know, that could be something useful to kids or people with stress or whatever. It's pleasing. It's an ASMR. It's a form of ASMR or whatever. But, you know, I can come on TikTok and twerk my ass and then I'm making like the most money off TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, we see that, and it's kind of like when we're doing these things organically, where it takes time, it will look like you're failing. We have to be careful with that, because back in the day, like, we know that things took time and it was word of mouth. It was, you know, it took time. It wasn't just like a hashtag away and then you're viral. Like, it don't work like that all the time. That's not everybody's story. And it's unrealistic to chase that at times. You know what I mean? Like, no. And I gave up at 3. Girl. Oh, y'all saw Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness. The Pursuit of Happiness, he was getting rejected left and right. And he was in the midst of that. He was homeless. So, hey. And that is a true story too, that movie. So, Violet, let's move on to your read. Yes, the key word is organic, like building from scratch, like, no. What is this person's current thoughts about you, Miss Violet? Spirit, what is current thoughts about Miss Violet that you want her to know? What do you want her to know? 5 of Pentacles wanted to come out. He came out in reverse. The High Priestess. First, it feels like you can see past something that they're trying to control or hold back or keep from you. It doesn't have to be anything negative. It's almost like a form of protection or false sense of protection, whatever this is that they're holding on to, and they feel like you can see past it. You can see through them. The High Priestess, the 10 of Wands. Whatever this is that they are holding back or holding on to, or like putting on a tough face, it's going to become a heavy burden for them. So I don't know exactly. Let me see what this is. Got the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Page of Cups. Could be their feelings or their emotions. It could be lying to themselves and saying that I don't know. It's like a false sense of self-control. Like, no, I refuse to text this person, or I refuse to tell them that I love them or how I feel. But it's coming from a place of pride. So I'm getting the vibe that you guys are not speaking, or whether you're not speaking as much, but I kind of feel the feeling like you're not speaking really, or there's like been a gap of time apart, or to where maybe this person is really fighting not to be the first person to admit or to reach out, or it's pride. But they think they're doing something that's protecting them. Like, no, this is not, I'm not doing that to myself. And, I'm not going to succumb to, falling for this person, what they want and what they need. And it's not fair to me. It's like something very prideful, very like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, this person is playing games with themselves, but I feel like it has something to do with them coming forth, maybe apologizing to you, maybe it's like they have a mask on, or they're trying to hold out as long as they can, but I feel like it's not going to work. And they feel like you can see past them, or they sense that whatever they're doing, that you can see the game, or you can see how they really feel, what they really want to do versus what they're doing. Let me see. How does this person... The Page of Wands. So yeah, they're being encouraged to communicate something to you, whether you guys are in communication or you're not. There's something that they need to communicate to you. Or like I said, it could be an apology. It could be... they're holding themselves back. So it says, what signs are prepping you to move into a new direction? So they could be being nudged to kind of get out of their own way, stop blocking themselves. Six of Swords. The Two of Wands, to me, like, it does give me that they're being divinely guided in some type of way. And that eagle at the top of the card, eagles for me are prophetic messengers, or could represent someone that is a prophetic seer. So they are getting some type of guidance. Maybe they don't really take it as such. Maybe they feel it. They feel like something's guiding them. Maybe they are getting synchronicities. Maybe they don't see it as that, or they're kind of overlooking these things. But, and then look, you got the Page of Wands at the bottom of this deck. So there's still some type of level of desire to create something with you, or to come together and move forward together in some type of way, or maybe bring that spark back into your connection, or their attraction is still there. It hasn't left. It hasn't died out. But yeah, this person is acting really stubborn. I can tell you that right now. This Four of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse. Holding back. All right. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of harmony between the two of you. The Temperance in reverse. And it could be that the situation, if this person is not taking heed to what they're being called to do or guided, or what they really know they should be doing, or what they really want to do or say, whatever, I feel like it's like some type of divine intervention that's going to step in some way. Thank God it's not the Tower, because the Tower be like, I'm going to make some fucked up shit happen in order for you to get your shit together. You don't want the Tower card to come out to get you to do something. You do not. They do not want that. But yeah. Alright. I hope that was helpful. If no one else is interested, I am going to shut this live down. It's been my pleasure to read for you guys, as always. But yeah, I think I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna update the list, put the names in there. Excuse me, because like Flowetry, it's getting late. I'm just something is wrong with me. I really do believe that y'all be listening, like the internet, Siri, whoever else, these AIs. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome. These AIs be listening. I just scrolled on my YouTube and I seen someone's name, Athena. Like, y'all doing too much. Like, y'all be listening. I know y'all be listening to my stuff. I know you do. I know y'all be listening. They be on here like these AIs and these Series and whoever else, Google heifers, they be listening. Like, oh, you mentioned Athena, huh? Oh, let's show you some stuff with Athena. Like, stop. you really got to discern what is like divine, like what's really a divine synchronicity versus like AI trying to fuck with you and like convince you and um, deceive you and persuade you into things, especially when it comes to like Amazon and stuff. Like, oh, I heard you wanted a green shirt, and then a green shirt pops up while you scrolling on Facebook or some shit. Like, yeah. All right, you guys. It's been my pleasure. It's been my absolute pleasure to be on here. I gotta get my ass out of here. I really do. Thank you, Mamina, sis. Thank you, Tori, for joining. Bianca, Janaya. Yeah, mindfulness is definitely key. For real. Definitely. Love you too, sis. And before I forget, I need to send this video to Miss Zena. Zena, where is it at? All right, y'all. Timestamps are up. You guys can just check back in, close out, come back, and then check the description box, and it will be updated. I am out, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, your night, even wherever you are in the world. Sweet dreams. Good day, wherever you are. Peace.